wait a minute. Is that why you keep directing me over to the... You did it again, kind of. To Anthony Bourdain in Palestine? Well, there's two things going on there. Well, I don't know if you're doing it's like a metaphor. You know, he did mention that we all knew that, Israel and the United States consider Hamas a terrorist organization, but they won an election in Palestine. Why? They were offering things, their social services. People need health care and stuff. But also in Israel, as I understand it, they do have some form of, I don't know, like some kind of, socialism or socialized policies like that work very well. I think there's healthcare in Israel. But also Hamas won in Palestine because they were offering I don't know what, like taking care of the community. If a group we think is a terrorist organization has enough compassion to people to want to get them health services, you can realize just how far out of step in civilization we are to not have health care. I don't think we're the only industrialized country that thinks like this. I don't know what they did to the public, but the educated public. But is that why? They have healthcare in Israel, and Hamas won because they were offering social services. Even an organization like Hamas doesn't oppose healthcare for people. I mean, that tells us where we're living. It's like being it's like being in a, I don't know. We have the mentality of a devastated peasant society with people. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why people think the way they do here. A true far right winger believes in national health care. It's true. We can talk about that some other time. And once again, can't say it enough. Chomsky says it. Everyone should be getting out the word. What was that? That was part of the propaganda. Part of the way they put the Soviet Union under a dictatorship development state is they lied to them and said we're going to socialism. And for that reason, we explained to people that we're fighting against something called socialism. Meaning we're fighting against an authoritarian, iron-fisted development state dictatorship that's telling people what they're doing is socialism. That's not socialism, and to the extent that we have national health care, that doesn't mean the government's going to own all your, it doesn't mean anything other than, little kids with cancer will get their cancer drugs. That might be why you directed me over. But, I mean, Hamas thinks little kids deserve, health care. I mean, that should tell us something. Is that your point? And you do keep directing me over to Anthony Bourdain in Palestine. That might be the reason for that. I'm sort of loading up that other video, by the way. What's the big deal? But, I mean, that might be why you sent me over to that one. We're obviously doing something.